Hey, what's up guys? So we're here to talk about a bunch of the Overwatch 2 leaks. Specifically in this video, I really wanted to emphasize the talents and abilities on characters. And today, we're going to be talking about Tracer with this leak. Now keep in mind, all the information that we will be talking about in this video is subject to be fake because, of course, these are leaks we're talking about here. So just keep that in mind. Just want to state that at the very beginning of the video. But looking at Tracer's new abilities in Overwatch 2 from the talents that you're going to be able to select. So it looks like how it's going to work is kind of like in Heroes of the Storm, where as you level up, you will be able to pick a ability between two different options over here. I'm not sure if we're going to get more options. Again, this is all just a leak here. But at level 1, we're going to be able to select Adaptive Reload or Hindsight. And what Adaptive Reload does is it makes it so pulse pistols reload when using any ability. And then we also have Hindsight, which makes it so Recall causes damage to all recently damaged enemies. And then at level 10 we have Flash, which makes it so blinking through enemies damages them. And you have an option between that and Chain Reaction, which makes it so Pulse Bomb causes secondary explosions on enemies that are damaged by it. Then at level 20, you get to select between Vortex and Speed Kills. Vortex makes it so enemies are pulled toward the point of recall and stunned. And then we also have Speed Kills, which makes it so killing blows speed up your cooldowns. Now, just keep in mind that this is, again, a leak here, but I'm also kind of curious to know how you guys feel about this if this was implemented in PvP. Obviously, for PvE, it's a no-brainer. Obviously, have more options for us to be able to play, but I'm curious to know if you guys want the ability to be able to change your character on the fly. Maybe your opponent is playing a character that normally would counter Tracer. Now, you can be like, okay, once I hit this level, I'm going to go ahead and select this, and it's going to really help out being able to kind of deal with certain other enemies. So I like that idea. So I would like for you guys to comment down below if you guys just want this ability in PvE to be able to select talents, or if you prefer to have it in PvE and PvP, because for me, like I said, I feel like it's always better to give the players more options, although this will be a little bit more difficult to balance because, again, there's just way more other numbers and other things that they have to kind of keep in check to make sure the game is playing smoothly in Overwatch 2. But anyways, next thing that I do want to talk about after going over the talents and abilities of Tracer, because that's the only one that we have as far as being leaked as far as the talents go, but we do have a new character as well as a screenshot of what looks to be a new cinematic. But going into the next thing that I just briefly wanted to mention, there was a picture of Tracer, which we'll get into in just a moment, but this is posted over on ESPN, so I want to say this is more, I guess, credible, because it's showing off Overwatch 2. It's got the same logo that got leaked before with the Tracer, but this time it's got Lucio, and the graphics on both of the advertisements as far as the character models go, they look pretty much crisp and perfect to the point where it definitely looks like a AAA game here. But this was the original picture that got leaked, and basically ESPN article. I'll leave it down below if anyone wants to read it, but pretty much the sum of it in my video is just going to be the logo is essentially the same. Now, originally when we saw the first Tracer logo with the Overwatch 2 here, the Tracer looks perfect, but the 2 on the Overwatch symbol, it looks a little bit fishy, and it was the same logo that got leaked with this Coca-Cola advert, and the quality of it was a little bit low, and people were like, okay, this is definitely going to be a fake. Now, this was leaked by 2 different people. This one was leaked by the Overwatch Nairi, and then the first one over here was by Weak Auroras. But going into a bunch of the different comments, it's basically people commenting on how imperfect the logo is. I mean, you could definitely see a lot of imperfections over here. Sometimes people technically send things as placeholders. Maybe the animator that doesn't work on, let's say, vector art, they're just kind of placing things as placeholders, and they're going to change things later down the line. I don't know. But the most important thing is that looks like it's going to be the logo for the game. Again, you can see a lot of imperfections in these lines here, and just that is what kind of made a lot of people originally think that this whole thing was fake. Now, going deeper into it over on Reddit, there was more leaks that just came out over here recently. I do want to go over those. So the most important one that has a lot more content here is obviously the Tracer one, which we did go over. Again, I would love to know if you guys want it on PvP or just PvE down below. But there's also Sojourn over here. This definitely looks like a legit image of one of the newer characters. And you guys can see it says internal use only. I mean, obviously that's very easy to be faked over here. But then it says Blizzard localization over here. And basically, it's all of the pictures that came out. But there's, on the very bottom, there's this new cinematic screenshot here. And this one looks way too good to be fake. It kind of looks like it's like a lower quality picture, like someone maybe stuck in a cell phone and took a snapshot of it over here. But you can see Sojourn over here. And the detail on this one looks way too good to be fake. So I do want to just add a little bit more credibility to these leaks that we have seen. But pretty much that's going to be it for the video. I don't need to extend this to 10 minutes. But let me know, guys, what you think about it down below. I'm pretty hyped up about it because, again, I always think it's much better to give the players more options to build the character that they want. And for those people that do one-trick characters, this is going to be an excellent thing if they decide to implement this into PvP. So if someone basically is countering you, you can maybe kind of change up your build. But I don't know, again, in the build, if that is something that's permanent, or you can just keep on swapping in and out. It might just be PvE. I don't know. But if you guys are new here and do want to keep up to date on everything Overwatch 2, I'm definitely looking forward to be playing some Overwatch 2 when it does come out. And I'll keep you guys updated with all the leaks and stuff like that. But thanks for tuning in. Have a good one. And I'm signing out. Peace.